Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome to my video. Okay, for the first, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Desi Rahmiati. I'm on short semester in English Department student of TEFL Korea. So, in this video, I will teach you about article. So, let's get it.
Article. What are articles? Articles are words that define a noun as specific or unspecific. Consider the following example. 1. After the long day, the cup of tea tastes particularly good. By using the article the, we have shown that it was one specific day that was long and one specific cup of tea that tastes good. 2. After a long day, a cup of tea tastes particularly good. By using the article a, we create a general statement implying that any cup of tea would taste good after a long day. English has two types of articles. They are definite and indefinite. Definite article. Definite article is the word the. It limits the meaning of a noun to one particular thing. For example, your friends might ask, "Are you going to the party this weekend?" The definite article tells you that your friend is referring to a specific party that both of you know about. Definite article can be used with singular, plural, or uncountable nouns. Below are some examples of the definite article the used in context. First, please give me the red hammer. The blue one is too small. Then, please give me the large nail. It's the only one strong enough to hold this painting. And the last example is, please give me the hammer and the knife. Indefinite article. Indefinite article takes two forms. It's the word a when it precedes a word that begins with a consonant. It's the word an when it precedes a word that begins with a vowel. Indefinite article indicates that a noun refers to a general idea rather than a particular thing. Okay, for example, you may ask your friends, "Should I bring a gift to the party?" Your friend will understand that you are not asking about a specific type of gifts or a specific item. "I am going to bring an apple pie," your friend tells you. Again, the indefinite articles indicate that she is not talking about a specific apple pie. Your friend probably doesn't even have any pie yet. And remember guys, this is very important. The indefinite articles only appears with singular nouns. So remember this, just singular nouns. Okay, consider the following example of indefinite article used in the context. First example is, "Please hand me a book Any big will do. The second example is, please hand me an autobiography, and any autobiography will do. Exception, choosing a or an. There are few exceptions to the general rule of using a before words that start with consonant and an before words that begin with vowels. The first letter of the word honor, for example, is a consonant, but it's unpronounced. Instead of its spelling, the word honor begins with a vowel sound. Therefore, we use an. Consider the example sentence below for an illustration of this concept. Okay, here's some example. My mother is a honest woman. This is incorrect. My mother is an honest woman. This is correct. Similarly, when the first letter of a word is a vowel but is pronounced with a consonant sound, use a, as in the sample sentence below. She is an United States Senator. This is incorrect. She is a United States Senator. This is correct. Okay. Article before an adjective. Sometimes an article modifies a noun that is also modified by an adjective. The usual word order is article plus adjective plus noun. If the article is indefinite, choose a or an based on the word that immediately follows it. Consider the following example for reference. Example 1. Elisa will bring a small gift to Sophie's party. This is the article. And the second example is, I heard an interesting story yesterday. Indefinite article with uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are nouns that are either difficult or impossible to count. Uncountable nouns include intangible things, for example, information, air, liquids like milk and wine, and things that are too large or numerous to count, for example, equipment, sand, and wood. Because these things can be counted, you should never use a or an with them. Remember, the indefinite article is only for singular nouns. And remember, uncountable nouns can be modified by words like some and however. Consider the example below for reference. Example 1. Please give me a water. This is incorrect because water is an uncountable noun and should not be used with the indefinite article. The next example is, please give me some water. This is correct. However, if you describe the water in terms of countable units like bottles, you can use the indefinite article. Just this example. Please give me a bottle of water. This is correct. Please give me an ice. This is incorrect. Please give me an ice cube. This is correct. Please give me some ice, and this is correct too. Note that depending on the context, some nouns can be countable or uncountable. For example, like hair, noise, time, and time. The example is, we need a light in this room, and this is correct. Another example is, we need some light in this room, and this is correct too. Using articles with pronouns. Possessive pronouns can help identify whether you are talking about specific or non-specific items. As we've seen, article also indicates specificity, but if you use both a possessive pronoun and an article at the same time, readers will become confused. Possessive pronouns are words like his, my, our, its, her, and their. Articles should not be used with pronouns. So consider the example below. The example is, why are you reading the Bible? This is incorrect. The and my should not be used together since they are both meant to modify the same noun. Instead, you should use one or the other depending on the intended meaning, like this example. Why are you reading the book? This is correct. And the other example is, why are you reading my book? This is correct too. Omission of articles. Occasionally, articles are omitted altogether before certain nouns. In this case, the article is implied but not actually present. This implied article is sometimes called a zero article. Often, the article is omitted before nouns that refer to abstract ideas. Look at the following examples. Let's go out for a dinner tonight. This is incorrect. Let's go out for dinner tonight. This is correct because without article. The creativity is a palpable quality in children. This is incorrect. Creativity is a palpable quality in children. This is correct. Many language and nationality are not preceded by an article. Consider the example below. I studied the French in high school for 4 years. This is incorrect and correct if you don't use article. Like, I studied French in high school for 4 years. Sport and academic subjects do not require articles. See the sentence below for reference. Incorrect. I like to play the baseball. I like to play baseball. This is correct. Okay, this time for do exercise. Okay, you get it, guys? And this is the answer.